Hello, everyone. My name is Purnima Padmanabhan, and I'm the Senior Vice President and General Manager for the Cloud Management business. I'm excited to share a lot of interesting new innovation as part of our VMware Explore 2022 announcements. So truly, what we are announcing here is the newest chapter in our multi-cloud management story. So what is the story? When it comes to multi-cloud, of course, we are seeing adoption among our customers at a very, very strong pace. Cloud-native applications and public clouds are being adopted by our customers. But these customers now have new management needs, which are overarching. While they have many clouds, how do they decide which apps to deploy to which cloud? How do you apply consistently the policies across your Kubernetes environments and across your public cloud environments? You are making big decisions around expansion, around using new services to improve the performance of your applications. How do you understand the cost implications simultaneously? And how do you get a global view, irrespective of which cloud, which app, which service of your application environment? A global view of cost, security, and performance. Now, to answer these questions, while they are simple, it is a very hard problem because there are many different tools. Each cloud has its own tool. There are many different tasks and many different teams that have to come together to answer those questions that I stated earlier. To address these problems, and especially address these problems, apps in, public cloud in, we are introducing VMware Aria, a management solution that is built for cloud native and public cloud environments. And the approach we have taken is we have taken all these complex disciplines and brought them together and integrated them to align to customer outcomes, such as cost, performance, security, config, and delivery automation. And that is what we call VMware Aria Cost, Aria Operations, and Aria Automation. And all of these are powered by a central platform called VMware Aria Hub. And the innovative technology in VMware Aria Hub is VMware Aria Graph that brings together all this information and allows us to stitch together a combined solution. So Aria Cost then becomes all about delivering comprehensive cost visibility, but also allowing for optimization and governance of cost. Aria Operations is to provide full stack visibility of your environment so that your application performance can always be maintained. And Aria Automation speeds up the delivery of applications to your environment and allows you to securely manage the configurations across your environment. Now, the best part is while this is Aria Hub and Aria Graph were designed public cloud in, they completely support all VMware solutions. So in a nutshell, what VMware Aria is a powerful new solution powered by Aria Hub and Aria Graph that also brings together all of existing VMware solutions like Cloud Health, vRealize, and Tanzu Observability with an integrated capability. Let us talk a little bit about the powerful new technology that we call VMware Aria Graph. So VMware Aria Graph gives you a near real-time view of your applications and clouds. Now, this is a hard problem because as you think about multi-cloud, there are many different clouds, many different objects, and many different relationships. Modeling all of them is hard. These are fast-moving, changing by every millisecond. There are many, many objects, and each of these objects have different APIs and different data sets. Manage your API for extracting cost or performance or security information could be completely different. And that is where the power of Aria Graph comes in. Aria Graph gives you a data store for multi-cloud that manages the relationships of millions of objects. And it is not just about scale, but it is about being able to capture the near real-time nature of the change that is happening with event-based approaches. The best part is Aria Graph has a public API using a GraphQL model that gives developers immediate access to this information about their applications, how they are configured, what are their dependencies, how much do they cost, how are they performing, how are they configured securely. All this information through a single central API, irrespective of which product is feeding that information. And with the federation, we can collect this information and put it at the fingertips of developers and operators from many different sources, not just VMware products and VMware management products, but also third-party management products that you might already have in your environment. Now, with the power of VMware Aria Graph, we are also able to introduce a set of new powerful cross-cutting solutions that cut across the disciplines of cost, operations, and automation. The first one that is available in tech preview now is VMware Aria Migration. It allows you to discover your environment, understand your application topology. Then, through Aria Cost, understand the cost. Through Aria Operations, understand the performance and utilization and optimize it to the correct footprint. And then through Aria Automation, create a pipeline to migrate the application to the right environments, set the right landing zones in these environments, set the right cost policy and security guardrails. So Aria Migration gives you again that end-to-end workflow built on VMware Hub and leveraging Aria Graph. VMware Aria Guardrails allows you to set up these environments across various public clouds, immediately give developers new environments with a click of a button or with a call of an API. And these environments then can be deployed to any cloud. But more importantly, it's not about one-time setup of these environments, but also consistent application of guardrails that ensure your security, your performance, your cost characteristics are always maintained on an ongoing basis. How do you set up your VPC? How do you set up your cloud accounts, your IAM roles, your WAF policies? All can be governed using Aria Guardrails. And Aria Guardrails is available as of Q3. And finally, we have got VMware Aria Business Insights, which will be tech preview. And Aria Business Insights takes the information from Aria Graph through events, logs, metrics, traces about your entire environment, synthesizes it, correlates it with application data. And leveraging the power of AI/ML, we are able to take that volume of data and convert it to information with appropriate business insights for you. So the value of this new technology is we are able to provide the solutions that customers need rather than customers having to do swivel chair management or a whole bunch of integrations to answer simple questions. So in a nutshell, what is VMware Aria? VMware Aria is about driving business agility with solutions that make this multi-cloud complexity invisible. And with the announcement of VMware Aria, I want to talk a little bit about what happens to vRealize Cloud Health and Tanzu Observability offerings. So vRealize Cloud Health and Tanzu Observability customers are entitled to equivalent VMware Aria offerings. And as I mentioned earlier, there are equivalent offerings. All VMware offerings include the power of VMware Aria Hub and Aria Graph, which means you are able to automatically stitch together solutions and answer those questions easily, the ones that I had stated up earlier. These changes to the product branding, documentation support systems, as well as new SKUs will happen early 2023. So in a nutshell, what is the news? Today, we are launching a new solution and a new brand called VMware Aria. That's a single offering and brand for all multi-cloud management. It is anchored by Aria, a central platform called Aria Hub, which is powered by Aria Graph. It's a common federated platform that has then allowed us to launch new end-to-end services, Aria Guardrails, which is available now, Aria Migration, and Aria Business Insights, which are in tech preview. We have also introduced a set of new public cloud and Kubernetes management capabilities in each of the pillars of cost, operations, and automation. With cost, broader support for clouds, cost anomaly detection, integrated VMware and public cloud costing. With operations, we are introducing a free service tier for multi-cloud security visibility, visibility into user and IAM activities and common application definition. And on automation, we are introducing the multi-cloud governance framework. But I'm also very excited to announce IDEM project is now at scale. And IDEM project allows you to do infrastructure as code for SRE productivity, as well as enhanced Kubernetes integration with Tanzu Mission Control so that you have a single pane of glass of management across all clouds and across all platforms, VMs or Kubernetes. Thank you.